Hi, I'm Marty Nimco. Previously, I've offered tips for people who have been dismissed. For example, something called 55 and laid off. Now what? And you can Google that if you want and read it. But some people learn more when tips are embedded in context. So here is a composite story. If it were the first time, it would have been bad enough. But it was Damien's third termination in just the last 10 years. Sure, in one of them, he was part of a group layoff, but he knew that if an employer wants to keep a good employee, they usually find a way. Now, at age 38, with an employment story that isn't likely to make most employers salivate, Damien sat scared and dispirited. Damn it, what do I do well? I'm okay at big picture stuff, but they won't let me do that. I'm not high level enough. I got to do the damn details, and I screw up just often enough to piss people off, so I get dumped. I'm not stupid, but I'm not exceptional at any one thing. Maybe I'm not coming up with anything because I've spent so much time in this damn Silicon Valley. If you're not a software engineer, you got to be a salesperson. I'm neither. They hire me because I can sell myself in interviews, but just as a crap level coordinator, if I'm lucky, a baby level manager. Maybe I'm viewing my options too narrowly. I mean, there have to be jobs, even in Silicon Valley, that are outside of high tech. Biotech? Nah, that needs too much technical expertise. Maybe some more humanistic thing? There have to be a hell of a lot of people in soul-free Silicon Valley who are filled with alienation and misery. Maybe I should do something soft, something human. And so Damien Googled humanistic careers, helping careers, and terms like that. And he discovered a career he hadn't heard of before. Employee Assistance Program Manager. Employee Assistance Program's acronym is EAP. He learned that EAPs provide large organizations' employees with counseling on personal problems that are affecting their work productivity. For example, their relationship, substance abuse, even depression. Having experience as a manager, but being better with people than with details, Damien felt that might be a fit. With my BS in management and some management experience, could I land a job in a Silicon Valley company as an EAP manager? Alas, Google searching revealed that EAP management is a small field and competition for jobs is fierce. Many aspiring EAP managers have a master's in human resources and often have worked in HR within a company, while people with a strong network can sometimes leapfrog into EAP without all that. Damien was never much of a schmoozer, thinking, usually wrongly, that hard work and competence would be enough. But Damien was daunted by the time and cost of getting a master's, so he decided to first try doing a thorough job search. Yes, by posting a solid LinkedIn profile and writing custom responses to advertised jobs, but also by getting involved in the two relevant professional associations, the Employee Assistance Trade Association and the Society for Human Resources Management. He would attend local meetings, join a committee or two so people could interact with him on an ongoing basis, and he'd attend each of their national conferences to learn on-target skills and, of course, make job connections. Damien figured that if a few months of that didn't bear fruit, he would enroll in one of the few one-year online master's degree programs in human resources, and he chose the one at Golden Gate University. There, he would commit himself to networking so as to develop real relationships with fellow students and instructors. Even if they didn't lead to a job, he will have made friends with people who shared his career interest. While Damien remains nervous, he's moved from hopeless despondency to cautious optimism that his future will be brighter than his past. The following tips for the demoted or dismissed and despondent were embedded in this story. First, in choosing a new career, you needn't put too fine a point on it. Damien knew only that he wanted to leverage his management experience with his interest in being more what he called humanistic. Google searching can often then quickly identify new specific options. Next, before enrolling even for a one-year master's, it may be worth trying a quality job search, which often should include getting involved in your field's professional association. Key to that working is to get on a committee so people can see you in action multiple times. That makes them more likely to be willing to open a career door for you. Next, While most master's degrees take 2 years or longer, a careful search can often yield a good one in just 1 year, a good 1-year program. Next, alas, even though the unemployment rate is at a 50-year low, the competition for good jobs can be fierce. Competence is needed, but networking to open career doors may be more important than ever. And finally, while there are no guarantees, even a person who's been terminated multiple times has realistic basis for hope if he or she looks inward to learn lessons for what he or she should do differently, and if he or she works extra hard to land his or her first job in a more promising career. I'm Marty Nemko. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, share on the social media button down there, and subscribe if you wish. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.